All right, it's finally time to put this subkick inside the bass drum. Along with the manly hands of Michael Grando, we got this thing snapped in about 60 seconds, honestly. Not bad. Now we move on to getting the rest of it secure. I'm going to pop out the elastic bands inside this Kelly Shoe install kit. These bands tend to double in size when you stretch them out. So just keep that in mind when you're cutting these, because we want to cut the right length. Assembling these straps is pretty straightforward. You just slide the butt end of the rubber into the hook, and then the plastic sleeve snaps over the top of it to hold it in place. And we're going to need 2 of those. Next, we're going to slide these rubber bits against those grommets we made earlier, and it should hold us in place. Keyword, should. One more try, and it looks solid. And we're just going to repeat that process on the front. I mentioned before that we're going to use these rubber straps again that came with the 91. They seem to be the perfect length to stretch between 3 points of contact. And just like that, my plan succeeded. So we're going to do that 4 times. Hey man, a strap's not really secure until you flick it and say, that ain't going anywhere. And now it's time for the old earthquake test. I noticed when I shook it that the felt pad that I made moved around a little bit, so I'm cutting up these strips of Velcro just to stick between the 91 mount and the pad. And the gloves kept getting in the way, so we lost those. Alright, it took us all day to do one and about 30 minutes to do the second one. I didn't film that one because it was just repeating the steps I did before. But now we have 2 kicks with a sub kick in each of them. Now it's time to install these May outputs, so we're just going to slide them through. You slide the little plastic washer over the top of them, and then the tightening nut goes on after that. Screw it down, do it twice, and then on the outside just make sure they're nice and lined up. Then we're going to plug these in. Once these are all buttoned up, you're not going to know which output is for the 91 and which one's for the sub kick. So I'm just going to do a little nice label job here. And we're going to do the same thing on the other drum. Time to button these drums up. We're almost done. And lastly, Jay likes these EQ pillows, so we're going to put one in each of those drums. And just like that, these things are ready to go. Big thanks to you guys for watching. Jay, thank you for bringing these drums to us and for letting me drill holes in them. We'll see you next time.